It's always an occasion when Modi and Musk meet, more so for auto hacks who tend to avoid news cycles that do not involve automobiles in any shape or form. It is only natural then that the rumor mills are churning once again on Tesla's impending entry into India. I say impending because not even Musk can ignore the world's third largest automotive industry with one of the lowest car-to-people ratios. It's 32 for every 1,000 people, just FYI. On 18 February, Tesla listed on its careers page 13 job openings for sales and service in Mumbai and Delhi. An additional job was listed for Pune and a charging developer was sought for Mumbai. That put the news cycle into overdrive. Tesla has decided on the route to enter India, identified locations to set up its first showrooms, scouted for land to set up local manufacturing operations, and even identified a local partner according to news reports. We also know what cars will come first and when. But why India for Musk? India is the final frontier of sorts for global car makers battling a Chinese invasion at home. We are buying more larger and pricier cars than ever before, exporting world-class cars to countries that taught us manufacturing and aren't even averse to electric mobility. EV sales in India grew by a fifth last year, even as they shrunk in the West. That's hard to ignore, even for Musk. An India entry can be a shot in the arm for Tesla that's battling slow sales in the US. The company posted its first annual drop in EV sales in over a decade. China makes a third of its annual sales, sure, but that is in direct conflict with US President Donald Trump's Make in America policy. Make in India may still work. But what will Tesla in India mean for local car makers? My colleague Puneet has the answers.
We now look at Tesla's pricing strategy for the Indian market. Well, the Indian market has warmed up to the tech features in the new SUV vehicles, and that has become a mainstay, but pricing still remains one of the key factors to determine a car purchase. Now, there have been various reports claiming Tesla's plans to launch a sub $25,000 model, which would be roughly the 20 to 21 lakh model in India, which will effectively compete with the likes of Mahindra's BE6. But this could still be some time away. Currently, the Model 3 as well as the Model Y could be some of the key potential launches in India going forward for Tesla. Now, the company has a factory in Berlin, and the company could initially import from this particular facility. We also spoke to Mr. Gurmeet Chadda of Complete Circle, and he thinks that Tesla might not be priced anywhere below 35 lakhs. Listen in to a step of this conversation.
I don't see Tesla entering at 22 lakh. I think it will be more like 35 lakhs. In fact, the best selling model is Model Y, which is more closer to 67, above 50 lakhs, which is upwards of $50,000, right?
Tesla is set to enter India in the second half of 2025 and not anytime sooner. The pricier Model Y will launch first and not the cheaper Model 3 or the work-in-progress Model 2. Tesla will import fully built Model Y from Berlin as the SUV is manufactured in right-hand drive configuration in that location. The right-hand drive Model 3 is made in Shanghai, but that's unlikely to come first due to constraints on Chinese car imports. The Model S, X and Cybertruck won't come to India as they're manufactured in left-hand drive only. The Model 2, a previous iteration of which became the Robotaxi, is rumored to be under development at Giga, Texas and not in Berlin. There are no plans for local assembly of Tesla cars in India just yet.
Now, ever since assuming the presidency, Donald Trump has been vocal for local, with Elon Musk now a strong confidant and heading the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE as they call it. Ever since the news of Tesla entering India has come up, Mr. Trump has said that it could be very unfair on Musk building a Tesla factory in India. Now, it is also important to note that Tesla was actually looking to build a plant in Mexico earlier, but those plans were put on hold in June of 2024. Outside of the US, Tesla plants are only in Berlin, which serve the European market, as well as a plant in China as well. But the current Indian government has been very clear on its intent to offer incentives and lower import duties only if the investments are done in subsequently and at the same time under the new PM e-drive scheme. Currently, among the locally manufactured EVs, M&M is priced at its cheapest at roughly about 30.9 lakhs. With Maruti as well as Hyundai all announcing its EV models, the market is set to be at its peak with new launches and excitement in 2025 after a very lean year last year, and foreign car makers will have to focus on pricing aspect as well. But the appetite for bigger batteries and eliminating any kind of range anxiety, something that M&M has also focused on with their launches of the XCV90 as well as the BE6, both available with the biggest battery of 79 kilowatt hour offered by an electric vehicle car maker. That could be one of the key opportunities for the foreign players to look at. But what do you think of Tesla's potential entry, and would you be a buyer of this kind of vehicle? Let us know in the comments below and follow NDTV Profit for more.